Hello, my beautiful, remarkable people. Today, I want to be talking about kids, children. We need to be more aware of our kids or, family and friends' kids. We need to be more aware what they do. I understand it's very easy for you to go ahead and buy the latest phone or the latest iPad and they get entertained with it and they so-called don't bother you, but you have to be aware behind this virtual life that we sharing for so many thousands of people online in any social media. It's also evil. It's also people don't have good intentions at all, and they're looking for kids. They are humble because the kids are humble, the kids are naive, the kids are very, they're ignorant, they're very innocent, and we need to protect them at all costs. You as a parent, you must protect your child regardless. And sometimes the kids, you see a beautiful kid that is happy, that is healthy, that is so full of life, all of a sudden shuts down. They want to be alone, they cry, they're sensitive, they're sad, they don't sleep, they want to be by themselves. And a lot of people, they don't really care because they're so caught up with the daily living, they're so caught up with work, they're so caught up with, I'm so busy right now, and you're forgetting that child of yours. First of all, you are a sample of that child. Whatever they see on you, a lot of time, 99% of the time, they're gonna reflect on you, because everything that you do, even though you think you're not affecting your child, that child is seeing everything that's happening. That child is aware of everything is happening. And if you underestimate a child, you got to think twice, because a child is very, very fragile, and they like a little antennas that they go tick 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 tick, and they're catching everything. And you might be thinking, okay, I'm you're raising your voice to your significant other or to your partner or whatever, or you're upset, or you yell at them, or you say, oh, not now, I'm busy right now, whatever. You have no idea how much danger, how much messing you with that child's mind are you doing, how deep it goes in that child's mind. Because when the child comes to you, they want your love, they trust you, they see you like God for them. And if you only have to offer yelling, some people hit the kids, some people say verbal things to the child, some people post, social media, oh, I don't have time, oh, my kids just take all my time. Welcome to parenthood. We have to be 100% on top of our kids. Not only education, but also in what they surround themselves with. Because you don't know. They're innocent. They don't know better. They cannot judge better. They cannot say, okay, this is not good for me. Or they believe that maybe whoever they're talking in that game is their age. And it could be not their age. It could be a predator in there behind the scenes trying to take advantage of that kindness or that ignorance. And also the kid the kid, they don't know better. They're very innocent. They don't know evil. So I want you to invest time in your kids, because you know what? A lot of the time when people grow up and they become an adult, if the parents would be there for them, if the parent would lean the hand and say, "What's wrong to you? What's going on to you?" Because this is a problem. You cannot be the judger. You cannot be criticizing, judging your kid and always telling them, oh, but your sister is better than you, or your sister is getting better grades than you, or you are not doing the right thing, or why you have to be my difficult child, or whatever. Don't say that to your child. You're hurting the feelings. And by you hurting the feeling, it go very deep. Because when they become an adult, they still remember what you told them. They still remember, my mom was disappointed in me, my dad yelled at me, they used to hit me, they used to say things and really horrible things. And they grow up with this pain, they grow up with this idea that they don't deserve to be loved, they don't deserve to be careful, they don't deserve to be happy. And that's what we have to come in. We have to do it from the minute that the child is conceived and is in our tummy. We need to protect that child by giving them love, understanding, caring, and make sure you sit down with them little by little, explain to them, yes, life is beautiful, guys. Life is beautiful, but at the same time, you have to be careful about other people that they wanted to hurt you, physically, mentally, emotionally. And that's why you come in and you have to step up and say, you know what? What's happening to you? How's the school going? And don't do it like a nosy way. Do it like a genuine way. That way the child, they feel enough comfortable to talk to you about whatever situation they're going through, because this is a problem, guys. We continually not thinking about what we're doing, and we continually telling our kid their faults instead of see the beauty in the kid. If the kid get a B, at least they get a B. You can say, hey, you did an awesome job, but if you want to, you can get you can get an A. But I'm happy with what you get because I know you put the effort. You see your child is doing the effort. You see your child is working on it and trying really hard. Not everybody gonna get an A, guys. Not everybody gonna be a genius. Not everybody gonna be ready to go to university, to have a career. But instead of continually criticizing our kids and give them phones and give them electronics for them to entertain themselves, give yourself to them. Take time. Talk to them. Nice conversation. Hey, how was your day? How was your day at school? What are you studying? Is anything you wanted me to help you with? Because you know what? A lot of times, we have a lot of bullies behind that computer. You think everybody raising the child the way that you're raising your child? You're completely wrong. Because a lot of the people, they're not taking care of taking time to give them the education, the morals, the love, the affection, the beliefs to this child. So when they go out to the world and they share their life with other people, that's why they're getting a wake-up call. And they say, wow, but I don't see this in my life. I didn't see this in my parents. I didn't see this around me. They backed up, they're scared, they worry. Because they never been in this situation before. They concerned, they afraid. Fear starts coming up, doubt starts coming up, insecurity, low self-esteem. And you know what? As a parent, you are failing that child. You're failing the child because you think by you give them the latest iPhone, that's your job to make them happy. Yeah, you make them happy in a materialistic way. But you're failing in a way that making your child happy, a spiritual way. That way, when the material things fail, at least the spiritual way and the pure love, it step up and take over and help you. For the kids, when they become, when they start getting older and they become different, different things is happening in the body, and different mentality, and they see other people and they see other friends, that the way they act the way, they let them go whatever they wanted to do. Some people they are more serious about, they cannot stay over, you cannot go over there or whatever. And that's the right thing to do, because you know what, you don't know. The minute you let that child go to the door, you don't know how dangerous you putting your child in it. because your child is not ready to battle this life that is outside that door. Your child never experienced any pain, any hurting, and you know they might right there, it's gonna get hurt. They're gonna get hurt. You don't want that to happen to any child. It doesn't matter, it's not your child. It doesn't matter, it's not your family and friends or somebody you know. But we don't want no children to be hurt. No, in any way. So we failing in a way that we need to take time. It doesn't matter how tired you are afterward. You need to take time to make priceless times with your parents, with that child. As a parent, that's your responsibility, that the child not only have food on the table, not only have a roof on the head, but you have to make sure, double make sure that that child is immensely happy regardless of things. And you know what, I always say to my kids, I say then, you know, everybody's different. Everybody has different belief. When you have a friend or so-called friend come to you and say something negative, you have to make sure you tell them, hey, this is not acceptable in my life, and you don't have to stay there. Be their friend, because clearly they're not going to be your friend. It's not a friend that you want to be around, because I don't call them friends. I actually call them vampires sucking at your blood and hurting you every time, because you know what? That's what they see at home. They see at home a parent, they're talking about everybody, a parents who have trauma, instigation, negativity, bad vibes, and you pass that to your child, you know, and you're like, but what happened here? Why my child's acting this way? The answer is you. Because sometimes, you know, when kids are growing up, 99% of the time, they don't know how to deal with the changes of the body. They don't know how to deal with, you know, they're breaking off, you know, their face, they got, you know, pimples, the skin is different. You know, they might gain weight, they might lose weight. And you just have to tell them, since they're born, you have to tell them how special they are, how beautiful they are in every little way, because you got to tell them, we're all different. But at the meantime, you have to tell them, we're all different, and we all need to do good things in life and be a good person, a good human being. Because, you know, you need to open your heart and your hands to your child. Because if your child don't come to you to talk to you, that's because you have not worked on the relationship. You have not earned that. For a child to have confidence to you, to come to you and tell you what problems they're facing right now, or what situation, or what they made them sad, or my friend called me this, or whatever. If you don't open the door for the child to trust you, how do you think that child is going to grow up to be like? It's going to grow up to be a sad person, a depressed person, an empty soul. If they have fear, it doesn't going to have their own identity. It doesn't going to think that it's good to be you. It's good to love yourself. And you know, that's what we're failing, guys. We're failing in telling our kids, you are perfect just the way you are. I want you to put that little seed of confidence and high self-esteem and self-awareness or loving themselves. That way this child doesn't feel like, I want to cry for no reason. And it's happening, you know. When you become a child and you starting changing, your hormones are playing a big part of your life. And if you, as a parent, don't explain to your child, hey, you're going to go to these different things in your life, and it's okay. I don't want you to feel that you're defeated. I don't want you to feel that you're defected. I don't want you to feel like something wrong with you. No, I want you to embrace it. I want you to be happy the way you are. I want you to know that you are a very beautiful person, in and out. And you know what? If your close friends doesn't like you the way you are, and your so-called friends bully you or don't act the way that you want they, they tell you, oh, you're too nice, or you're too kind, or blah blah blah, or you don't curse enough, or oh, I don't like you because of your hair, or whatever situation it is. I want you to make that child aware that it's nothing to do with it. It's nothing personal. It's that person, that child. It has not been raised with parents who care, love them, and say, this is right and this is wrong, and you're gonna have all kinds of people in your life. Some of them want to love you, and some of them wants to dislike you for no reason. And it's okay, because you know what? You better be around people who love you and care for you than people that gonna use you, abuse you, don't love you, and they call you friends, but they're actually using you and making fun of you, and deep in the heart they're not friends. So you have to be very aware of who your child surrounded themselves with, what they're watching in TV, what kind of games they play online, what kind of places they go on social media. Because you know what? The child mind is so fragile that if they don't have attention at home, if the parents don't pay no attention, and all of a sudden this person that they don't have no face, and the social media, it pay attention to them or say, hi, how you doing today? Or you want to be my friend? Or you want to play this kind of game with me? Your child, because you have not trained that child and made aware of the child the danger of these friendly requests and the friendly people that you don't see, because they can tell you anything. Behind the screen, you can tell anything in a computer. You can say, oh, whatever, I'm 20 years old, or I'm 10 years old, and a lot of times they're not the age they say, they're not what they are, and they just wanted to, they are hunting kids. They are there to hurt you. And how many kids have not become suicide for the same issue? Why? Because the parents have not been there. The parents, when your child, you see your child sad, or you know your child, you're the mother, you're the father. When you see that child changing, and that's not a beautiful child anymore, and they feel sad all the time, or they cry, or they want to isolate themselves a lot, they don't want to go with you nowhere, they're always locked up in the room, you always know that there's something there. I don't want you to let that child in that deep hole. I want you to save that child from that deep hole, and I want you to help that child to transit from these nasty, negative things that they have to beautiful things, because you have to make sure that child knows that life is precious and beautiful. They have a lot of trials. Life brings you a lot of things to make you stronger, to make you wiser, to make you aware of the good and the bad in life. But if you don't help your child to grow as a person, when that person becomes an adult, that person is not a happy person. That person suffers from another depression. That person, a lot of them become suicide because they don't see the happiness, they don't see the purpose in life for them. So what I'm trying to say with this video, guys, is be that parent and that friend that your child needs in their life. That way, when your child have any kind of problems or any kind of worries or any kind of sadness or any kind of, fear, they come to you, and you're going to receive them with an open heart, and you're going to say, I'm here for you. If you don't want to cry, okay, let's cry together. If you want to smile, let's smile together. If you want to laugh, let's laugh together. Share time with your kids, because you know what? They're only going to be kids for so little time. People often thinking you have, oh, I do it tomorrow. Oh, they're still little. They don't know. They know. They know, and they are aware of everything that they are around them. They just don't understand what's going on. They're not a good judger. They don't know how to judge. They don't know how to say that's not a good thing. Because for them, they think that's normal. For them, they think being abused and being neglected is normal because they don't know better. And I'm telling you, if you are this child, they're going through trials, they go through problems, that you feel lonely, that you have fear, lack of self-esteem, that you're sad all the time, that you feel like you're not worth it, I want you to don't take that way. You are beautiful. You are wanted, you need it. You are loved in this life. Don't let whoever don't love you define your life. Define your own life. Find happiness. You can do this. I know it's not going to be easy, but it's possible. Don't feel like your parents don't care. Just talk to your parents. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how something's going on with you. You don't understand why you're crying. You don't understand why you feel sad. You don't have nothing to be sad about it. And then you as a parent have to come and say, well, a lot of the stuff you're going through is normal. It's hormones related because your body's growing. You know, you are growing. You're getting older, and that comes with life. And it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to make sure, you know, you don't stay in that side saying, I'm staying here, I like to be sad, I like to be lonely, because that's not the way you want it to be. I want you to be in a way that you are happy. And you know, if you think you have those called friends that they judge you, or they call you names, or they say, oh, you're not, or you think they're your friend, but then they don't look for you, and they don't want you around, or they don't want to play with you online, or this is something negative about you. I don't want you to take that to heart. I want you to take that and throw it away and say it's their loss. Because it's their love, my loved ones. They're losing a beautiful person that is you. And if they cannot handle a beautiful person like you, that means they doesn't deserve you. So I want you to be a kid. I want you to love yourself. I want you to continue growing as a beautiful person that you are. You can do this, guys. I believe in you. God bless you guys. Take care of your kids. Show them love. They need you. That's your job. That's your responsibility as a parent. Don't let an iPhone, a computer, to take over your child when it's your responsibility to be there for your child. You brought that child to life. You take care of that child regardless. That child comes number one, you become number two. And if you think you're number one, having a child, you need to analyze yourself and you need to forgive yourself and ask God for forgiveness, because you're forgetting one thing. The minute that child is in your belly, you are number two, not number one. You have to give that child 100%, your time, your dedication, no matter what. If you're busy, everybody's busy, but they need you. Life is very predictable. A lot of people lose the kids and they want the kids back, and it's impossible because they're already in heaven. You don't want to be that parent that comes on TV looking for the child. You don't want to be that parent that knocking the door of the police and say your child is dead. You have your child right there next to you. Protect them, love them, be there for them, and don't depend on any electronic to do that for you, because that's your job to do it. So love your child immensely. Raise in the right way, because we need more humble people in this life. We need more good people in this life. We need to change all the negative for the positive, all the hate for love, and all the breaking things for unity. Together, we will be unstoppable. Have a good day, guys. God bless you.